All that glitters is not gold, as the old proverb goes, implying that not everything that appears precious is actually priceless. This is especially true when it comes to humans. We frequently view someone to be wealthy when the reality is far from it. They are just one of the numerous fake rich persons we encounter on a daily basis. The fake rich are experts at selling themselves to others, and in this video, we will observe 7 typical characteristics that will help us separate them from the real rich. Hello and welcome back to Zephyr, your daily dose of awesome content. Before starting, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also hit the notification bell to get updates whenever we post new videos. Also, if you are interested in making some passive income online and living a laptop lifestyle, check out the first link in the description. Now, let's start with the video. 1. They place a higher value on a brand's perception than on its quality. As an example, consider a piece of apparel. The logo of the item in issue, as well as how it is seen by others, will primarily attract the faux affluent. It makes no difference if some brands are exorbitantly expensive in relation to the quality they provide. What matters to the fake rich is that the masses regard these brands as famous and desirable. And, as a general rule, the larger the logo, the better. Those who are actually wealthy, on the other hand, have different objectives. A piece of clothes must be of high quality, comfortable, and well-fitting for them. They are unconcerned about the size of the logo or other such trivialities. I know what you're thinking. You get what you paid for, and you're right. However, it is also true that many firms' success is largely due to their brilliant marketing strategies, rather than the quality of their frequently quite average products. 2. They require continual approbation and like flaunting their wealth. The false rich are constantly trying to impress others, spending more time talking about their phony success than actually achieving vital goals. The social network is their natural environment. They enjoy going to glamorous and trendy places, and nothing makes them happier than flashing a new pricey item on Instagram, despite the fact that they will be paying it off for the next 4 years. Every one of us has or has had a friend, relative, or acquaintance who exhibits this behavior in some way. It is critical for the phony wealthy to disclose how much they spent on a high-priced item, such as a supper at a fine restaurant or a first-class aircraft ticket. 3. They enjoy associating with celebrities. The phony rich prefer to associate with well-known and semi-famous people. It makes no difference to the fake rich if the renowned person is uninterested in them. It makes no difference if they hardly know each other and have only spent a few minutes in the same room together. The fake rich like feeling significant because of their acquaintances, which entails essentially taking advantage of the worth that others have generated for themselves. The truth, on the other hand, is quite different. What a person is truly worth is strongly tied to what that individual did to achieve success, rather than what his or her friends or acquaintances did. 4. They are continually bragging about enormous plans and amazing ideas, but they are incapable of carrying them through. One of the fake rich's favorite pastimes is talking big about projects and ideas with a lot of potential. The trouble is that having a fantastic idea is only 1% of the puzzle, which is 99% effort and hard labor. But, by now, we've learned that the phony wealthy are all talk and no action. They are not willing to work long hours for extended periods of time, nor are they willing to make the necessary sacrifices for years and years in order to succeed. Their brains are preoccupied with how they will spend the money they will get one day, and they are constantly on the lookout for some new technique to get rich quick, rather than devoting time and commitment to a real job. As is customary, the majority of these want-tobes will hunt for an excuse to justify their 100th failure. True wealthy people prioritize incremental development and devote at least 5 to 10 years to a project with genuine intentions. Most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years, says Bill Gates. 5. They enjoy giving their jobs fancy titles. The phony rich work hard to impress others by utilizing professional titles that make them appear more prestigious than they are. This approach is absurd. In any honest job, there is nothing to be embarrassed of. Anyone who accomplishes a good job, regardless of status, deserves to be respected. Technically, anyone can create a small corporation for a few dollars and proclaim oneself the CEO of their company, even if they are bankrupt. I remember witnessing hundreds of 17-year-old cryptocurrency experts during the few months that the cryptocurrency craze lasted. They vanished shortly after. Unless you are excellent at your profession and consistently generate excellent outcomes over a lengthy period of time, I am talking years, whatever fancy title you name yourself means nothing. Concentrate on executing your job as well as you possibly can and achieving satisfying outcomes over time, and you will be admired by all. Those with poor self-esteem should avoid fancy job titles. 6. They are surrounded by other phony wealthy people. Do you know the expression "you're the average of the 5 persons you spend the majority of your time with"? The faux rich are a prime illustration of this. They prefer to associate with individuals who share their mindset. They enjoy dining at opulent establishments and ordering bottles of champagne at excessive prices at nightclubs. They spend their time telling one another that the next invention they have in the works will make them wealthy, and that it's just a matter of time before it happens. Meanwhile, the genuine affluent are working hard and investing their money in a disciplined fashion that will allow them to achieve an exponential economic return over time, while the rest of the world is busy spending the little money they have to appear wealthy. Don't get me wrong, this does not imply that the truly wealthy do not enjoy moments of relaxation. Naturally, they do. However, they devote their spare time to activities that they truly like. They don't bother with activities whose primary objective is to brag and make themselves look good in the eyes of others. 7. They have no savings or investments, and they buy on credit. The phony wealthy do not carefully handle their finances. They don't save or invest their money for the simple reason that they don't have any. Furthermore, even if they did have money, they would not know how to invest it correctly. When want-tobes have spent all of their money, the next stage is to buy on credit. Why buy a used car and miss out on driving a brand new supercar that you can pay for in 60 monthly installments? And who cares if that same car loses half of its worth in the next 2 years? Who cares about installment interest? Who cares if insurance costs a fortune every year? I think about the present because I don't know whether I'll still be here tomorrow, they argue. Yet the reality is that the present of today is the future you worked on yesterday. So, if they had invested their time wisely in the past, they could now be truly secure with their finances, rather than just pretenders. Following this thought process will surely lead to a situation in which they are confronted with an unforeseen incident and have no savings to deal with it. Their only option is to ask for loans to cover their expenses. These loans have their own interest rates, which will exacerbate their already dire economic circumstances. The fortunate will be able to rely on their parents' money to come to their aid. The rest will face major financial difficulties. Furthermore, due to their failure to save money, even if a genuine investment opportunity emerges, they will be unable to finance it, so missing out on yet another opportunity to generate real money. The truly wealthy always have numerous sources of income, allowing them to sleep easily at night. Furthermore, they will always have cash on hand so that they do not lose out on any possibilities that may arise. The truly wealthy understand that it is unwise to purchase products that do not provide an economic return in postponed payments, because they will wind up spending more over time. The only time a real wealthy guy will buy on credit is to make an investment that guarantees a larger return than the interest on the amount asked. Do you have any friends, relatives, or acquaintances who come to mind while you watch this video? Please share your thoughts in the comments area. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to enable the notification bell, which will notify you whenever a new video is added to the channel. Have a wonderful day.